purpose of this video is to be able to explain an analogy between deductions based upon a reaction and not a potential cat in a room. And the deduction is a conclusion based upon evidence. So here we have here's our problem. We've got this room X. It's really big and dark and unknown, and Dr. Square can see this small door where he can't see through it. Excuse me, he can't see much of the room through it because it's so small and it's so dark in the room. And Dr. Square wants to know if there is a cat in there. So he does a little research. He thinks back to when, back in Utah, there were two cats, meow, meow, outside his door. And he put a bowl of milk there outside for them. And they were they slurped it up, and they sort of, and Dr. Square therefore remembers and knows that cats love milk. So here's the problem again. Or here's the problem again. You got this room X, and Dr. Square wants to know if there's a cat in there. So what's he going to do? This is like his action. He's going to put a bowl of milk into the room. Now there are two potential outcomes. He could hear the cat slurp, 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 or he could hear nothing. And based upon that, he can deduce if there's a cat in the room or if there's no cat in the room. Now, here's a problem. What are the solutions, solutes, cations, and anions? So basically, what's in this solution and what is in this solution? So what's he going to do? He's going to have to mix them, observe whether there's a reaction or not, and then he should know what the anions and cations are, because they are basically the only things that could explain what he saw. And here's an explanation of it all. So we've got two scenarios. You've got Dr. Square with this room X, and then you've got the two solutions reacting. The research is what the cat likes and whether things are soluble or not. The action that he takes, Dr. Square puts milk in the room, and the action that he takes with the solutions is he makes them react. He mixes them. You know, the outcomes, basically whether he hears slurping or not. And with the solutions, it's whether or not there's a reaction. And his deductions that he can make are cat or not, if there's a cat in the room or not, and with solutions, whether or not certain cations and anions are present.